Hello, everyone. Welcome to the InfoDay session. My name is Lia Cano. I'm a project manager at ICMAB, and I'll be the one hosting this session today. This is the agenda for today. We will be discussing what is DocFam, how to apply, and then at the end, you can ask your questions through the chat or you can unmute and ask your question. Okay, to start with, what is DocFam? DocFam is a doctoral program that offers a total of 26 doctoral fellowships. 12 were offered in the first call, and now we are in the second call, which has 14 fellowships available. CSIC is the beneficiary of this project, and we coordinated from ICMAB, and these are the 6 implementing and recruiting partners of DocFam. Here again, you have the 7 recruiting partners. 6 are located at the Autonomous University of Barcelona campus, except IREC, which is located in Barcelona. But everything is really nearby. Here is like a presentation of the topics of each partner. The more fellowships available at each partner, then the more topics the projects offer. Here are ICMAB, ALBA, and IFAE. And here we have IREC, ICN2, UAB, and CNM, and their topics. This is what differentiates DocFam from other doctoral programs. Most importantly, the salary is above national standards, and the training that we offer is quite different from other programs. You will gain experience through a secondment. This secondment can be done in universities, companies, startups, and all kind of centers around the world, locally or internationally. And all the projects will be innovative and in top research institutions in functional advanced materials field. And also it's important that the fellows will have a career development plan that will be personalized and will be updated every year. This is a timeline for the whole program. Now we are in the yellow section, which corresponds to the second call. The program started in March 2023. And the second call was in the spring, and then the first call fellows started their contracts in January 2024, and well, through the first months of the year. And now we are here in the middle of the call that started 2nd May and will end the 13th of June. So in 1 month, less than 1 month. Then between September and December, there will be the evaluation and selection processes, and the starting date of the second call contracts will be between January and February of 2025. And all the fellows of the 2 calls will have ended their their fellowship by February of 2028. As I said, there are two calls. The last call was for 12 fellows gained the fellowship, and now we are offering 14. Here you can see how many fellowships each partner is offering. 4 in ICMAB, 1 in CNM, 2 in ICN2, 2 in IREC, 3 at ALBA, 1 UAB, and 1 for IFAE. So it's 14. There are only 4 weeks left. Well, even less than 4 weeks to finish like the second call for applications. Here you can see the timeline of the selection process. As I said, it will finish the 13th of June, the first call, and then we will do the eligibility check that we will finish by the end of July. After the eligibility check, the external evaluators, experts will do the evaluation of merits that will finish by the 15th of October. The interviews will happen in November, and the final ranking will be announced at the end of November. Note that these dates are tempting dates, so things might change. Here you have, this is important to note that the people who are applying, they need to know that by February of 2025, you need to join the fellowship and you need to start the contract, not later than that. So if you have any personal issues that will prevent you from starting in February 2025, then you wouldn't be, this wouldn't be the fellowship for you. I also want to say that it's very important to download the application pack that it's available on the website, because it contains like all the information that I'm giving you now and much more, and also the templates that are required in the application. Then I'll show you where it is in the website. Okay, this is the eligibility criteria. So it's on the first phase. Once you have all applied, we will check if you are eligible or not. There are 4 eligibility criteria. The first one, you are not a doctor. You are not in the possession of a doctoral degree. You can be at the moment pursuing a PhD, but you have, in that case, you would be eligible, but not if you have defended your thesis. Then the mobility rule says that you have not resided or carried out main activity in Spain for more than 12 months in the 3 years immediately before the call deadline. In the cases that this is not very clear, we will ask for documentation regarding where you have been in the past. So yeah, if that's the case for you, be prepared to present like proof that you have not been more than 12 months here in the last 3 years. Then the previous education, you must hold 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's, and a minimum of 300 credits. If in your country of origin the credit system is different, this equals 5 years of higher education. And the level of English, you have to prove that you have upper intermediate level. And there are 3 ways to prove that with a test, with an officially recognized test, if you are native from an English-speaking country, and with an official degree conducted in English. In any case, remember always to upload some kind of proof in the application form, because sometimes people who have, like, for example, they have one of their degrees was conducted in English, so they don't upload anything in that section, and then it's like they are not proving it. So you always have to upload something, and in case of in doubt, you can ask us what's the most appropriate document in your case. This is how the application form works. I'll explain, and then I'll show you on the application form. So you have to enter your personal information, your academic info. You have to click to say that you are eligible, and you have to upload some supporting documentation. The CV and the motivation letter, there is a template available on the application pack. That's why I said before that it's very important that you download it, because if you don't use these templates, your application won't be considered. Then you have to upload the academic records and certificates, and this includes both the bachelor's and the master's. And it's both the certificates and the transcript of records, the proof of English in one of the 3 means, and you can upload other certificates like additional training. Now I want to say something about the academic records and the previous education that I forgot before. So if you're still doing your master's and you have not graduated by the time that the call ends, you can still be eligible if you finish this master's before the contract starts. If that's your case, if you're still doing your master's, you have to state in the application when the expected date of your graduation is, and also upload the latest transcript of records, because this is important, because the experts that will evaluate your merits need to have as much information as possible. So you want to give them all you have, and so the latest transcript of records, even if it's not completed, it's the best thing to provide. Okay, so then about the recommendation letters, you have to give at least 1 referee. We recommend between 1 to maximum 3, not more. And because what it's most important is that you let them know, these referees, that you are asking them to provide this letter for you, because they will get an automatic email when you submit your application. They will get an automatic email asking for this letter, but sometimes it can go to spam, or they can ignore it if they don't know what this is about, and your application won't be evaluated if you don't have a recommendation letter. So be aware that you have to let them know in advance. Then you have to choose your 3 preferences of the projects. I'll show you now. And then on the last tab, there is the status. To apply, you have to register, then log in, and then click on apply now. Okay, now I have already registered, but it's a normal registration. You will go here and then log in. Okay, so this is the website. I have logged in, and now I go to apply now. Well, before that, here is the application pack that I was talking about, very important. So I click on apply and I go straight to this, the application form. Here I will complete my personal information. On the second tab, the academic records, both bachelor's and master's. Here I will click on confirming that I'm eligible for this program. And here I would upload the documents, only PDF format and not more than 4 megas. Then here I would complete the recommendation letter information. So here I would put my professor's email, and then he or she would get an automatic email when I submit my application. And here you have the 22 projects available. You have to choose 3. Sometimes you will ask, I'm only interested in one of the projects. I don't want the fellowship. If I don't get this project, do I still have to choose 2 more projects? Yes. It doesn't matter. You always have to choose 3. And then my application is empty, but if it was completed, instead of a cross, there would be a check. And then I would know that everything is ready, and I would submit my application. Then once you have applied, you cannot edit your application, but you can access it, and you can see in your status history what's going on. In this case, this is not true, but like it would say submitted at the beginning. And then when we review the application, we would click on review, and it would appear here that it has been reviewed. So you can through the whole process, you can come here and check how your application is going. Even though we will send you updates via email, but this is useful. And also, you will be able to see if the recommendation letters were uploaded. Important. Okay. We have a question, but we will do everything at the end. Okay, here it's about the selection process. Again, this is tentative dates, but the idea is that by August, you will know by email, you will be notified if you are eligible or not. Then by the end of October, the evaluation of merits will be completed, and we will let you know via email again if you are shortlisted or not for the interviews. The evaluation of merits will be done by 5 independent and international experts, And this is a way for us to assure that the evaluation of merits is well done and there are not biases, because it's not one person who is evaluating, but 5 different for each evaluation. Then the interviews will be 26 shortlisted candidates or more, depending on how many eligible candidates we have. They will be held online and they will last 20 minutes. The first part will be the candidates' oral presentation about themselves, and then there will be a panel who will ask them questions. And by the end of November, the final scoring and ranking will be ready, and we will let the candidates know about their status. Then all the eligible candidates will get an evaluation summary report that will be a summary of the evaluations. And yeah, and then another thing is the option to do a redress. The redress can be made like every time that a candidate is notified that they are not eligible or the evaluation of merits wasn't success, they are not shortlisted for an interview, or at the end in the final scoring, you can redress. The redress, it's a way to ask for a re-evaluation of this thing, but it's only if you think that the evaluation is not correct. This is not a way to discuss your evaluation or to update it. It's for example, if I in the evaluation summary report, I get the report and it says I don't have the English level, the proof of English, and I have uploaded. So I would write the redress and I will say, hey, I do have this and I uploaded it in my application, so please reconsider. But it's because we made a mistake and we didn't see the English proof. It's not about your opinion on the evaluation. And to do the redress, there is a template which is also available on the application pack. This is the evaluation criteria for each phase. In the first phase, we already discussed what things would be required. And then the evaluation of merits, the evaluators will take into account your education, your results, your performance during the education, then research and professional experience. If you have participated in research activity already, they will take that in account. Also the recommendation letters and other aspects, like if you have done mobility, if you have experience in supervision or mentoring, things like that. And here is the evaluation criteria for the interviews, which is like about research skills, communication skills, and interpersonal skills. And here you have the scores for each phase. That's all from me. Now we will answer your questions. I think there is already one in the chat. It says, is it recommended to contact the professors first before adding their project, submitting an application? Yes, it's very much so, because otherwise it's possible that they don't know what this is about and they don't upload the letter. So I would say just before or at the same time, you can contact them and let them know that they are expecting an email. And if they don't get this email to upload the letter, then they can contact me on this email, or yourself, you can contact me and let me know that that they didn't get the link to upload the letter, and I will send them to them or to you. Okay. I see that there's some people with raised hands. First, I will go through the typed in questions and then with the raised hands. So another question is, the above question, okay. It says the above question was about the professors under whom the position are listed, potential supervisors. No, it's not necessary, and it doesn't make sense because they don't, they have nothing to say about the candidates. They will, the evaluation will be done by independent people, so they have no voice in saying if you are a good candidate for their project or not. Only at the very end, when we made the list and we assigned the projects and the fellowships, they will be put in contact, but it really doesn't make any sense to contact them. Okay, then Jan Gao says, hello, I have graduated this month, but my school will only issue a master's degree certificate in July, but the application deadline is in June 30. It is allowed to replace this degree certificate. If you don't have it, this happens a lot because universities take their time to give you the certificates. In this case, you can upload the transcript of the latest transcript of records, and if you are found eligible, then you could send us the certificate when you have it. Noting that this is not an updating of, it's only in the cases where the masters are finishing that we allow this kind of updating the application. Otherwise, everything has to be done by the 30th of June. Okay, another question is, in the recommendation letter section, there are 2 preselected referees. Therefore, my question is, should the total number of people in this section be 4? Okay, this is happening due to some issues with the application platform. If you are completing your application and you see that there are preselected referees, contact me on this email and I will remove them from your application. And just like put yours as just ignore it and let me know so I can change that for you from my account. Okay, another one. I am currently pursuing masters in Germany and this program is in English. Will this can be counted as proof, or should I still need to give IELTS or TOEFL? No, if your degree is conducted in English, you need to ask your university for a certificate stating so. They do this all the time, and so it should be an easy thing. It's a certificate that says that the master's in your case is conducted in English, and you use that as a proof of your English level. Then Sarah says, I already heard that we cannot edit application, but can I resubmit it? Since I already submitted my application, I only applied on basis of my master's degree, which is 2 years. I didn't upload my bachelor's qualification. Okay, sometimes this is not clear, and some people only put their masters in the second tab of the application form. In your case, you can email me on the help desk email, and I can add the bachelor's information. Jordi says, regarding the mobility rule, I have been the last 2 years abroad doing a master's, but I am from Barcelona. So overall, I have been 2 years abroad and 1 in Barcelona. Is this okay for the mobility rule? Thank you. Yes, in this case, you're saying that you have spent not more than 12 months in Spain in the last 3 years. But in your case, we would probably ask you for further information to make sure that you really met this criterion. Ubaid says, fellowship is for 3 years or extendable to 4th year? No, the fellowship is for 3 years. It can happen that in some programs, if someone resigns, then some months can be added, but you shouldn't count on it. It's 3 years, and yeah, it's 3 years. Mahmoud says, I specified the date my master's is ending on my CV. Is that sufficient enough to convince the evaluators? Yes, I would say yes. The second question is, I have my bachelor's from Nigerian and English-speaking country and my master's from France. I submitted only the proof of English for my master's degree. Is that also okay? Yes, the proof of English is about you, so it's not attached to one of your degrees. Okay, this is all for the chat. Now, let me see who is raising hands. Okay, Mahmoud Beiki Ahmed, you can talk now. No? Oh. No, I think you were the one that asked on the chat. Okay, and now Navid Salem, if you still want to ask your question, I will. Sí, ¿eh? Sí. Vale.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Hi. First of all, thanks for the lovely presentation. You have addressed most of the question, and the reason why I just raised my hand, like I submitted application last night, but I did not check the application pack form. So throughout the conversation, what I have learned within the application pack form, they have CV format. And in that case, I submitted like the regular CV, but I failed to upload the one which you have within the application pack form. In that case, what I need to do?
Okay, and in cases like this, that it's very your personal situation, you can text me, no, send me an email on the help desk email, and we will see how we resolve the thing.
But you
Okay.
can send the CV in the format by sending the new CV to the email, the help desk email.
Yeah.
But before the end of the deadline.
Okay. And within the email, I just need to put the application number, nothing else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now Jordi, I will allow you to talk.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well, my question is about the mobility rule because overall, I feel like 2 years abroad and 1 in Barcelona, but the thing is like obviously I started the master's on September, so it is likely more than 12 months, but it's summer, so I don't know if this what happens with this, if I can try to apply or not, or if you want to kick me out from the process.
Yeah, if you're in the case where you are on holidays, it would be understood that you are in your country of origin, but it depends on what you were doing. And for example, if your master's started in September, but you moved before to this other country, that would also count like you are not in Spain. So I'd say that you send me the documents, or we talk on the email about the specific dates, and that would be
Okay.
easy for us to tell you if you would be eligible or not.
Okay,
Hi,
thank you very much.
Jordi. Hi, Jordi, I'm Laura. The thing is that we cannot tell you without having the proofs, so we need the documents. So it's better if you send us the documents and we will tell you exactly if you are eligible or not.
Okay, okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, there are not more questions in.
I think there is one more.
See?
Yes.
Okay, so could you share the salary for the fellowship before and after taxes, and whether that is sufficient for living comfortably in Spain? Okay, we can share before taxes, not after, because we don't know. Because that depends on, here in Spain, after taxes depends on your personal situation, and that's not something that we know. So on the website, there is the
Sí, capaz.
on the website, here there is the net salary before taxes. So it's 26, it's around 26, and yeah, around 26, because it depends on every partner, but it's around 26 euros annually. Euros.
26,000.
26,000.
26,000.
26,000, yes, every year. About if this is enough to live comfortably in Spain, I would say yes, but this is very, it's a difficult question. And I think there are many websites where you can find this kind of information, like the basic living conditions in many countries, and what coffee costs and what like housing costs, and that would give you an idea of what this salary means. But again, this is above national standards. So in any other situation, for a PhD candidate, the salary would be less. So yeah, more comfortably than that, those people. Yeah. There are more questions. Salary. Okay, could you please tell me where can I get the template for CV and cover letter? Yes, that is on the application pack to be downloaded from the website. You go to the website and it says application pack, click, and it gets downloaded. Then Mahmoud, one other question. I submitted all my certificates and awards in one PDF file. Was what I did? Yes, yeah, in fact, that is better to put all the certificates and awards on the same file. Another question is, in the section regarding required documents to upload, it is mentioned that if they are not originally in English, they must be translated. Is it sufficient for us to translate them ourselves in the same format as the original? Yes. This is to make the evaluators work easier, and if this is everything in English, it's good, but it doesn't need to be an official translation. Jordi wants to talk.
I think it's from before.
Però ha sortit...
Ah.
No, ha tornat a sortir, em sembla.
Perdó, no, que no l'he tret la mà. Perdó.
Vale. Pensava que l'havies tornat a pujar. Okay, so if there are not more questions, we will, finish with this session. And if you still have more questions after this, write us at helpdesk_docfam@icmab.es. And we'll answer your questions there. Thank you. Bye.